if there's one thing that I've done that I'm like the proudest of everything, all right, is the fact that people talk about, wow, you've had such success and it's just been so overnight and whatever. Well, whatever success I've got has come after like 8 years of just nothing working out as trying to get a job in film.
What didn't work out?
So I ended up working for like 3 years on this movie, and this was going to be my feature, and I was financing it from working at a video store. So what means was like I would like get like $200 or so, and then we'd go off and shoot for the weekend, and then we'd run out of money, and then I would like go back to work again, and then, but only a short little bit, was the fact that, well, this was my film school. All right, and this was the best film school a person could possibly have. I mean, I actually, instead of like going to school and paying a ton of money to be allowed to use some of their crappy equipment, all right, I actually went out and actually tried to make a feature film. All right, now I failed with this guitar picks when I was finished, but when I looked at the footage, now all the stuff I did the first year, which was all the story stuff, all right, sucked, all right, but the stuff that I did like the last couple of months, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
If people realized how hard something is, and if I would have realized how hard it was, how many times we're going to fail, how the original business plan had no hope of succeeding, that almost the early founders that we built the whole company with, we had to completely relearn just about everything we had to know. If I would have known all of the things that I had to know in order to be a CEO, everything that we had to solve in order to be where we are, that mountain of work, that mountain of, challenges, that mountain of adversity and setback and some amount of humiliation and a lot of embarrassment, if you would have piled all of that on in 1993, on the table of a 29-year-old, I don't think I would have done it. I would have said, there's no way I would know all this. There's no way I could learn all this. There's no way we can overcome all this. There's no way, this is a game plan that's not going to work.
Oh, I get asked this a lot, and I have a pretty standard answer, which is, a lot of people come to me and they say, well, I want to be an entrepreneur. And I go, oh, that's great. What's your idea? And they go, well, I don't have one yet. And I say, well, I think you should go get a job as a busboy or something until you find something you're really passionate about, because it's a lot of work. And I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. It is so hard. You pour so much of your life into this thing. There are such rough moments in time that most people give up. I don't blame them. It's really tough, and it consumes your life. I mean, if you've got a family and you're in the early days of a company, I can't imagine how one could do it. I'm sure it's been done, but it's rough, because it's pretty much an 18-hour-a-day job, 7 days a week for a while. So unless you have a lot of passion about this, you're going to not survive. You're going to give it up. So you've got to have an idea or a problem or a wrong that you want to right that you're passionate about. Otherwise, you're not going to have the perseverance to stick it through. And I think that's half the battle right there.